Hello, everybody. At this time, we are talking about competitive strategies. Competitive strategies are a set of policies and procedures that a business uses to gain a competitive advantage in the market. It's the process of identifying and executing actions that allow a business to improve its competitive strategies to raise the value of their products and services for consumers, investors, and employees. They also implement these strategies to gain sustainable revenue streams. And then we move to types of competitive strategies. The first type, offensive strategies. Companies that employ offensive strategies directly target competitors from which they want to capture market share. This is an active, even aggressive competitive business strategy typically involving large investments to stay ahead of the curve. And then second, differentiation strategies. Differentiation involves making your products or services distinct and more attractive than those of your competitors. This could be in the form of additional features, functionality, support, and brand image. In practice, successful differentiation works wonders. Of course, one needs to properly match the cost with the client's perceived value. To stand out, businesses must ensure their differentiation strategy is well communicated. And then, third, defensive strategies. Defensive strategies are a counter attack to offensive approach. They focus on offering high quality products and services, building brand loyalty, and retaining valuable customers that can potentially be taken away by competitors. And then fourth, predatory pricing strategies. Predatory pricing is an extreme variation of the low cost strategy. That is, prices are set so low that it drives out the competitors. At first, this aggressive strategy seems beneficial for customers because they buy products cheaper. And fifth, cost leadership strategies. A cost leadership strategy entails having the lowest position, and a firm can use it defensively to protect its market position or offensively to gain market share. And then, why is having a competitive strategy important? The higher the competition in your industry, the harder it is to keep pace. When you enter a concentrated market, you should set a high bar, or else you won't manage to compete with your business opponents, especially with those who are similar products. To build a successful business in such a competitive environment, you should thoroughly analyze your competitor's strengths, weaknesses, and advantages. Take into account all possible threats as well. Consider researching the needs problems and grievances of your potential clients to cope with this task. They can tell you what your current products lack so that you can enhance them accordingly. With a thought competitive strategy, businesses can make more informed decisions and constantly improve their products or services. And then we move to choosing competitive strategies. Deciding which competitive strategies for a company to implement may require experimentation and careful thought. There are some factors to consider when choosing competitive strategies. The first, the business size. A smaller business may prefer one of the differentiation strategies to appeal to more market needs. And then the second, the existing company reputation. A company with a long established reputation may consider implementing one of the differentiation strategies as it attempts to expand into different markets. And fifth, the resources a company has available. You can consider recommending one of the cost strategies to business that has ample resources to produce large quantities of products. And then, how do you implement a competitive strategy? You can find the main phases a company goes through to build a competitive strategy. The first, define a firm's business purpose. It is crucial to identify what the firm does to contribute to consumers' lives and experiences. This is the reason why customers buy its products or services. And then second, use the power of competitive intelligence, a rather modern concept. Competitive intelligence involves gathering data about competitors and analyzing it internally. Note that this will mostly include publicly available information that's in line with data protection policies. Running through your rival's annual report, for example, will help evaluate their market and financial positions. And then third, outline core competencies. Define the unique tangible and intangible attributes of a company. These can be the speed of last-minute product and service delivery, staff expertise, product design, anything that makes a client choose you over your rivals. And then fourth, revisit existing marketing strategies. The firm's market concentration and current objectives should align with its competitive strategy. Otherwise, they must be revised. And fifth, determine the primary business growth method. Business owners must decide on a growth strategy and a business direction. Obviously, an acquisition will require a different competitive strategy than a market expansion. And then we move to benefits of using effective strategies. There are some benefits you can experience when using effective competition strategies. The first benefit, reduce risk. Implementing an effective competition strategy can help you reduce risk by making business profit and performance more consistent. And then second, increase profit. A successful competition strategy allows a company to perform better within its market, which result in higher revenue and profits. And third, increase growth. Using a competition strategy can help a business perform better, which can allow the company an opportunity to grow. For example, a company may decide to invest in marketing or developing a new line of products. I think it is enough. Thanks for watching.